All right, well, here we are. I'm going in. And I'm on the run like a son of a gun. I've been wondering how I was going to open this video. Just got the car back from service, finally back home, had a whirlwind tour through LA, had so much fun out there, got to meet with so many friends, talk about so many watches. But this video, I'm going to pick up the Explorer. I'm on half day from work. I got about as dressed up as I get these days. It is, do not let the sun fool you. I don't have my glasses because I still empty my car of stuff when I take it in for service. I don't think this dealer's going to do anything, but I've certainly dropped cars off to dealers before where some stuff was not there when I picked it up. Anywho, dangerous driving as always. Come on, y'all, let's do this. We all in it together. Come on. I hate when driving interrupts my watch yapping. Well, maybe you shouldn't be driving when you're talking watches. That's what G Money said. G Money is kind of over the car videos. I'm not. Especially when I'm driving out. Although I am trying to bring some variety. I just like talking when I'm driving because it feels, I don't know, natural to me. So, journey's end, huh? Got the call while I was out in LA. Handed over my math, locked it in. I've been back for at least a week though. I got sick immediately off the plane. Kind of flu plague. Not the vid, but the flu plague. It's so funny to me that flu could still get a job. After all the lockdowns and mask protocols. Because I don't think the masks work for the vid, but they work for flu. I don't necessarily want to make this a conspiracy theory channel. But the vid is like, what was it, 2 microns across? The masks at CVS are not going to handle that, I'm sorry. Mixed emotions right now. I was trying to get either the 39 or the 36 from 1994 before this opportunity came in. I don't know why. Really could use my sunglasses about now. Dang. I thought the sun in LA was bad. Winter sun? Forget about it. Forget about it. So what am I wearing to go pick up Lexi? I think that's going to be the Explorer's name. All right, we'll let the copper go through. Go ahead, Mr. Copper. I think it's going to be Lexi. Is it weird that I'm naming my Explorer watch with a girl's name, not with that break? Oh, come on, my man. Don't make me pass you. Come on. Yeesh. Move it, Mabel. Is that weird? I don't know. Lexi. That bracelet taper. This is a unisex watch, right? I don't know. 19 millimeter lugs. Gonna have to make a trip to 2stitchstraps.com. Stat. Although I'll probably just dig on that bracelet. I mean, the thing is, the clasp on this one is so much better. Ooh, wow. Wow, you will not believe the left turner that just made a move on me. He came over into the, I'm on a 4-lane blacktop. He came over into my lanes way early for the light. Like he was basically in our lane before getting to his turn. Gotta make a stop on the way. Gotta go to the bank and set up the Hobby of Hours banking company info. 2023 is going to be a big year. I need to start looking towards the business aspect of things because I want to have some fun. I crossed the threshold of 500 subscribers while I was out in LA. All the videos I posted, come on, my man. Come on, baby girl. Were preloaded. So I didn't do any, I did a ton of shooting. I did no editing while I was out there. So it was kind of saving the 500 subs announcement for when I got back here. And that opens up Amazon affiliate links. So keep your eyes peeled for the Hobby of Hours store link thing. I gotta figure out what that even looks like. My understanding is I can open up a store on Amazon, populate it with the products I use, which is always going to be the case. I'm never gonna float anything your way that isn't tried and true proven, because who wants that? Who does that? I mean, why bother? I mean, the money, I guess, right? But if that's your only end game, if that's your only revenue vector, don't bother. I figure on putting links to some books, tools. You know, I'm heavy into tools. I love having watch tools. I love being able to work on my watches. It's just so freeing. I'm also going to be focusing a little bit on some of my photography, creative photography, and probably that's mostly around cars, though, if I'm being honest. A couple watch pieces. Maybe sell some art. No Garfunkel. I will never sell any Garfunkel. I've got an awful lot of stuff stuffed into this shot, don't I? It feels like 7 pounds into a 5-pound bag. But I wanted to include everybody in the shot that had come along on the ride as I went through this Explorer hunt, this journey. My books in the background. Where would I be without my watch books? The internet does not know everything. And a couple of watches that were on the wrist as I was trying to make my determination. I wouldn't have gotten to the bottom of it without it. First and foremost, the Omega Seamaster 120 in 36 millimeter. This watch is always going to have a place in the collection. She's not going anywhere. Gorgeous. I still love this piece, and I'm priced into it. I'm always going to be okay with this watch because I'll always be able to sell it for more than I paid it, but I don't see it ever leaving my collection. I love this watch. She's gorgeous. And 120 meters water resistance, arguably slightly better than the actual Rolex Explorer. I'm not going to have that debate though, but love the piece. And maybe something of a more controversial addition to the video is this Longines Conquest 40 millimeters. Probably the shiniest watch I've ever tried to film. This is the watch that more or less helped me determine that the 39 millimeter Explorer wasn't for me. Obviously, I tried that watch on in person, made my own determination, but this was a cool watch, still is, display case back, only 50 meters of water resistance, which is its only downside in truth. And I'm probably going to be moving this watch on, get it to a new home. If you like this watch and you want to buy it, send me a DM. Be happy to pass through a great price to you on it. It's a fabulous watch, it's behaving well, but redundant and slightly large on my wrist. I want to give thank you to Louis B. Anthony Jewelers and my AD Andrea for a fabulous AD experience all the while, all the entirety when I began the conversations all the way to delivering me the watch is amazing, and I'm very grateful for my hat, of course, as well. Let's pick her up, shall we? Watch that's been heavily reviewed on YouTube. I'll spare you those details, but this one's mine. This is my Explorer, 36 millimeter, 70 hours power reserve, 19 millimeter lug width. Unusual taper bracelet, but great bracelet nonetheless. Excellent clasp, and one that's going to be in my collection for the rest of my days. The way I figure it, it's my Rolex. It's my Explorer. It's beginning its journey with me, which is kind of a new thing. I don't buy a lot of new watches, generally speaking, but I'm the first one to wear this one, and she is beautiful. Let's get it on the wrist and see how that size looks. Yep, she fits. Absolutely beautiful fit. And at the end of the day, as much as I wanted that 14270 because I desired the drilled lug holes, I couldn't justify the spend. I couldn't. The best price I could get on one of those, I think, was mid fives. I think 5.6 was the best price, and I just couldn't justify it. Plus, I wanted it for under 5. I'm not saying I'm realistic. I'm saying it's what I wanted. So if you're gonna go like heavy into the paint, this is a new watch. It's a new watch. It's going to do better in the environment, in the elements. It's just 70 hours of power reserve is enough to get me past that bracelet taper. But 19 millimeters, oh my gosh. Ivan at 2-Stitch, tell the team to get ready. Ramp up production on 19 millimeter straps because I'm coming for them. Can't wait to get some of your leather straps onto this watch, sir. It's going to be an absolute pleasure to do it. The Rolex Explorer 124270, Journey's End. Thanks for coming along on the ride in this wonderful, beautiful hobby of ours.